Yes, quiet time, still time. It can be thinking time or not thinking time. It's just space.
Yeah.
It's just a space where no demands are made. You know, and that's magic, isn't it? And so needed.
Yeah, it's reminding me of the exercise that you were suggesting to us. Like, that could be an example of a real safe space that we have to return to, and especially when walking dogs, it's a daily occurrence. Yeah.
Yes, and it's interesting, a really valuable one, I think, you know, because by necessity, if you have dogs, you have to. But, you know, it's also about, you know, if I didn't, would I still give myself permission to do that on a daily basis? Because actually, it is such a valuable thing to do. And I'm hearing you say that you do that most days. And, you know, again, it's that actually, do we timetable that in? Do we consider ourselves important enough? It's kind of the prevention is better than cure, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. And like, the quality of what we can offer is directly related to the quality of what we offer ourselves.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's going to resonate out if you can bring that stillness, that space into your life. I mean, for me also meditation, you know, I know I think for me the coming right through those 7 bereavements in a year, actually meditation was really, really big for me. And I started using meditation as a space where actually I kind of grieved. I would meditate and cry a lot, actually. I found emotionally I became still enough to release what I was feeling. I'd get to the end of the meditation and I'd be ready to meditate. So I'd start, so again, I kind of used it as a little space, just an outpouring within I'd say the privacy and the dignity of simply being alone with myself. Because, you know, as counsellors, again, we talk about getting people to share their feelings. There's a time and a space when sometimes we just need to be alone with our own emotions. And so for me, meditation provided that. I'd kind of do a first bit of meditation where I would kind of let out lots of emotion, and then I would kind of meditate into a place of stillness. So it became a sort of a dual process. But again, it's learning to discover what will work for us. You know, each of us will have you know, different things will work for different people. You know, walking absolutely every time. Again, I think it's giving ourselves permission to prioritize those things. When we discover what works for us, that we timetable them in regardless, rather than waiting for a crisis to hit before we attend to it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I think our time is come and gone, and I think that really is a great idea to pause this discussion with, because it feels like an internal discussion that needs to continue. That, yeah, it's like becomes a non-negotiable part of our routine. Yeah. Absolutely,
a non-negotiable arrangement with ourselves, regardless, and it's a commitment to prevention rather than cure, isn't it? Really, it really is that absolute commitment to oneself, and there's a self-value in that is quite profound, I think.
Yeah.